I wonder if we lost power. That would explain it. If we lost power, then it means that the internet shut down.
True.
So
Let's go take a look at it.
Well, what would have happened is we would have lost power and it would have come back. So I wouldn't worry about it. Hey guys, did we lose power? Right, okay, so that's why I'm in mid-broadcast and the thing got interrupted. It's okay, come on Luna, it's fine. Yeah, it's probably just the wind.
Probably just the wind knocking some power cables around. Alright?
Hey everybody, sorry about that. We experienced a weird
Technical difficulty.
power outage. So here.
It just went out, then it came back again.
Yeah, so I'm going to fix the phone. And we're going back to, we're now on there. So sorry about that. Like I said, we had a power outage for like a blip. My computer shut down, everything shut down. It was really crazy. I was not expecting that. So we're back.
Your phone didn't shut down.
Right, my phone didn't shut down, but since it was on the wireless network shut down, and then it's doing it again. Okay, are we back? I hope we're back. Okay, here we go. We're going to keep going and try and make sure this works, because I'm really enjoying this drawing. So, I put another shield back here. I don't know if you were there for that. And then I added this back here, and I'm adding this here. Luna, that computer's going to take a while to reload. Just leave it alone for now.
No, it's just...
It'll do its own thing. Just let it go, please. So now, remember when we drew this sphere before? That's going to be our shoulder. So let's draw like a shielding over that, like that.
They're gonna have
and then we can draw out
spikes they're gonna have
to its elbow.
Spike.
Okay.
Just for fighting, so they can grab onto asteroids and then they fling it at their opponent.
Okay. They pick up asteroids and fling them at their opponent, huh? That's pretty cool.
And
so
razor blades.
From here, I'm going to draw this tube down to here. And I'll do the same over there. I'll draw this part of the arm right there. And then I'll put the elbow ball there. And I'll draw a tube for the forearm right here. And we can always put like a couple extra spikes or something out like this.
Has anybody experienced that power outage?
Probably not, because they're in different parts of the country.
No, I'm just saying.
Maybe someone in Ithaca did, but, you know.
Some people are.
Penelope's in Chicago, so, you know, she's not going to have had that experience. So we'll just put some triangles out there to show. What?
How are you sure?
Well, because we're on a different power grid than Chicago, honey. So now we'll just kind of draw these shielding lines until we get to the hand. And then we'll draw a hand like this. And I think these dragons don't have need for lots of toes, so I think they're just going to have 2 fingers. So we'll have one knuckle there and one knuckle there, and we'll have a thumb there. And we'll do the same, one knuckle, and we won't see the thumb because it's hidden. And then from the knuckles we draw out, and we draw another tube. We draw a second knuckle, and then we can put the point on it. We'll draw out to a second knuckle, and then put a point on it. And we draw out the second knuckle and put a point. And the thumb should fit inside and point towards the other fingers. And in this hand, we'll do the same thing. We have to erase that thumb a little bit. Just.
I'm just doing that.
Okay. I was going to say leave my computer alone. So we'll draw those circles for the knuckles. Sorry, Luna. It's just that my computer has a lot of stuff on it that I don't want to lose. And not that you would do it on purpose, but that there might be a problem if it's not done correctly. Okay? So now we're going to draw the other knuckle. And so I'm making it look like they're armored, like almost like the way a knight is armored. So they're going to have these shields over their knuckles. So you get to see all these joints.
Actually,
what?
One flap of their wings.
Of your wings?
Of the wings.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. It's like a galaxy. That's awesome.
Has like a galaxy, and then the rest of the wing flaps are just stars.
Okay. So now I'm going to draw some more shielding out here, just to show the underbelly. And then
It
we'll
has to
go
be
out
down.
here and we'll draw the foot, the back foot, and we'll throw 3 claws on that back foot.
As they get older, the scales on their wings start to move.
Okay. So now we want to continue up here and draw the back of the dragon. And remember, this point here that I'm separating the scales at is the center line of the dragon's back. So I'm going to follow along the way I did those spheres earlier, and I'm just going to run and make a point at the top of them. So I can go around like this. And they should get smaller and smaller as they get further away. And as they'll change shape, as long as you remember that middle point is always the middle point of the scales.
They are
Just
very,
draw that. What?
The galaxy wings are very, very dark black. Or very, very dark black. Or
Oh, mine are white. Mine are white, I think.
But she has like a sunburst of scales right on her, like a burst of scales, like a supernova of scales, or nova scales, like on of silver scales on her flank.
So we're going to I'm going to have the tail come to a point there. And then we don't need to see the rest of that leg because it's hidden behind the wing. So now for the wing, we're just going to draw this line again. And then from here, we're going to draw a line that almost looks like it's going to connect to this. So we'll bring it out. And we're almost going to come out to connect to that, but we're not. And then we're going to bring that back out to here, and we'll get a point. Okay? And we'll do the same over here. So we'll come out here. We'll draw out like this. And then from here, we're going to come in and around, almost join that point, and then come back around like this. And notice the stuff I do on this side is a little smaller and thinner than the stuff I do on this side because this side is closer to us, so it should look bigger. And then we're going to draw the wing part. And we'll go out and
They have special crowns that can't be
draw
like,
the wings.
lifted off their heads because of like the gravity there.
Okay. And from here,
They have like.
I'm going to draw out.
Daddy, you know what they have?
No, what do they have?
They
To
have their,
segment the wings out.
They have the gold that they have, or worldly medals that they have.
Yeah.
Swirls around their horns.
Cool.
Well, yeah, the crown does. For each new queen, the queen before they become queen has to find a new medal.
Oh, neat. Okay. So they each have their own medals. So now, I like Luna's idea of putting stars on them. So first I'm going to make this leg look like it's further away from us by putting a shadow on it. So I'm just going to take that section and I'm going to darken it a little bit so it looks like it's behind. And I'll do the same back here on that leg, just so that it looks like it's going behind us. And that's really all we need. And then I'm going to add a little bit of a shadow under this giant shield that's on its back, just to make it feel like the head is sticking out from the background. And if we want, we can put a ball joint there to kind of show where where the wing comes out
So,
from its back. So what?
how are you guys? I mean, seriously.
Seriously. Yeah, happy birthday, Sam. So
How is it so far?
So now what I'm going to do with this is, just to make it look like so we have a background for it, what I'm going to do is right through here, I'm going to draw a curve like that. Okay? And what that's going to be is that's going to be a planet. And so to make it look like planets, when we see planets from outside, like if it was like the planet Earth, we'd see these spirals of clouds. So we can draw some spirals over the surface of the planet like this. So you can just kind of make up a pattern on it. And then we can, if you want, we can go in and darken the outer space area around the dragon. Now, in order to make this kind of a finished piece, I think we should put a frame around it, but I don't think we need a square frame. So what we'll do is we'll go in here, and we can make it look wobbly. I just like the wobbliness of it. Bring it like this, come in like so, and then up here we'll go across the wings, and again, make it wobbly like this, and then we can bring it down to this part of the earth, and that'll be our frame, and then we'll fill that frame in. Everywhere there's not dragon, we'll fill it in with pencil. And notice what I'm trying to do is make sure that I keep the lines of the pencil close enough together so that I don't leave big white spaces. Try not to leave any white spaces in it, so it's nice and solid, or as solid as you can get it. And what that'll do is it'll give you a sense that this area back here is deep space, and that this character is flying through deep space. So I really like doing these ones because it's really more inventive. We can come up with our own dragons, like, you know, space dragons and stuff like that, that no one else has to see, that no one else has created before. So it's even more fun because it's inventive and we can make up our own things. So if you guys want to add to the dragons or take away from the dragons, anything you see here, you don't have to do everything I do. You can just, you know, add what you want. You can add new stuff. You can take away from things. And that's kind of where the invention comes from, is when we're creating our own ideas. And you know, the thing is, you can't come up with stuff completely out of nowhere. We're all basing everything we have on stuff we've seen in our lives or in the world.
Penelope has got to go.
Okay, goodbye, Penelope. But what's fun is to be able to take things that we see around us and add our own little flair to it and recreate it like that. Like some people draw things they see in the real world, like they go out and they see trees and they draw trees, and other people
These types of
draw,
dragons don't need big
you know,
wings because they're
dragons.
Yeah.
And we have to kind of, you know, make them look like a dragon, but we have to work with what everybody thinks a dragon looks like.
Galaxy wings don't need big wings because, well,
they're in outer space.
They can ride in outer space. Yeah, but their home is in my Galaxy Wings' home are in the is in a island way high in the sky. Like you could see the sky like darkening.
Yeah. And I really like the way you did that, Luna. And then what we can do is, if you want to like add some stars, what you do is just use your eraser. And then erase a spot, and then draw a circle.
They need to have eligible wings, though, because they have to dodge between asteroids.
Eligible wings?
Well,
reasonable wings?
No. They have to be eligible. I don't know how.
Can we see Luna's? I guess we could see Luna's. Luna's is very different. Can I see it?
Yeah.
Luna's is
All
very,
of my
very
dragon
different.
drawings are going to be queens.
She decided to do something totally different from us, which is totally fine. And so what we could do...
That is Queen Supernova.
That's Queen Supernova. So we could put stars on his wings, or her wings, like Luna did. So just go like this. 5-pointed stars or 6-pointed stars.
Somebody needs to shut the shed.
You can do that.
I'm not doing that. I don't want to ditch this.
Well, you can do it later. So we can just throw stars in here like this. I'm just making up little starburst shapes. And do the same on this side. What? Are you falling off the chair? My daughter has forgotten how to sit.
Hey!
I thought sitting would be super easy, but apparently she hasn't figured it out yet.
I have.
How is my battery dying? That's weird. I had it at high power before.
Here, I'll get your cord.
Well, we don't have the cord here. It's up in my. I think it's up in my room or somewhere else in the house.
Dad, we have a cord
That's okay.
right here.
Yeah, but that one's not long enough to reach.
Here. I'll go get it.
Okay. So throw some stars on here. And then once we've got those stars, we can go back to finishing out this part. And then I think we're pretty close to being done. I kept these swirls kind of simple because, you know, so you could go back in and kind of redesign the swirls a little bit more clearly and get rid of some of the extra pencil marks that you've got, the stray marks that are laying around. So get rid of those so they don't take over your drawing. And then just kind of recreate your swirls. And then if you want, you could put like a big, make this star big here and go. Like that. You can make another one over here. Does the same thing.
Okay, guess what I have?
You have my long cord.
Yes, it was actually in the dining room.
And then I think we're done with this guy. What do you think, Luna? Are you done?
No.
No, you're not done yet?
Done.
Oh, no, you're not even close to done. What time is it? We're getting close to time?
2:37.
Okay. So we could start adding decorations to it.
The scales and the wings are on both sides.
And so some of the decorations we can do is we can put like, I don't know, actually. We can put swirls like this on it.
Actually, there
if you want.
is a range of blue, pastel
We can finish
colors,
the
and
eyes.
then there's dark purple.
And
But
put
royals
dots
only
in there
have
for the
dark
eyes.
purple, so
Oh, royals are purple?
dark purple.
You know why that
Royals
is?
only have dark purple eyes, actually.
Do you know why royalty has purple? It's actually really cool.
Because purple is the color of pride.
No, that's not why. Yeah, that's kind of reverse. So what happened was way back, there was a dye called indigo that you could only get from India. And people in Europe couldn't get their hands on it very easily. So it was incredibly expensive to buy indigo. And so the only people who could afford to buy indigo were the royalty.
Royals.
So purple and indigo became kind of the color of royalty. And then later on,
It became the color of pride.
right. You know, so
But they have dark purple. The royalty only has dark purple eyes.
yeah, so dark purple and dark blue were colors that essentially they called it indigo, but that was the color of royalty because they were the only ones who could afford the purple, who could afford the dye. Because imagine they had to ship that dye over land because they didn't have a boat. They didn't have boat travel at the time that would take them to India. So they had to go all the way by land from India all the way to Europe, which is a really long distance. So in order to do that, the only people who could afford it would be the most wealthy people around. And so those tended to be the royalty because there was no one else who had any money. So that's why purple is the color of royalty. And it's also the color of holy people, because they would put, when they painted a painting, they would put the holy characters in purple or blue, and that was because those were the most expensive colors to buy. So they would save the expensive colors for the holy people. Isn't that cool?
But the crown is like an alien crown. So it curls around the horns.
Okay. My dragon doesn't even have horns. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, I guess. My dragon doesn't have that much protection besides, I haven't done the talons yet.
Well, I figured this dragon has to be able to fly through outer space, so, you know, there's meteorites flying into it and other dragons crashing into it, and it's got to be able to defend itself. So what I'm doing now is I'm just kind of going in and reinforcing the lines. I just make them heavier.
My type of dragons has small but short, but sharp talons.
So if you've done this with me before, you know that I just reinforce these, redraw them, make them a little bit heavier. And I do draw the lines of things that are closer to us heavier than things that are further away. So if this hand is closer to us than the other hand, I'm going to draw the line around it heavier than the line on that hand. What were you saying, Luna? I missed what you said.
Monster Art School Advanced?
Am I going to do Monster Art School Advanced? I don't know. It's kind of hard because I have work to do. I have jobs to do, and so it makes it hard to do the Monster Art School Advanced.
Camille Frost said, my dragon went too close to the sun and singed its wings.
Ooh, cool. I like that.
And then Jamie said, interesting.
I like that. The other thing is you could, if you want to make the dragon look like it's got flames coming out of its mouth, like I think that this dragon probably breathes blue fire. What do you think, Luna? So what I'm going to do for that is I'm going to pull...
Yeah, black fire, actually.
Black fire? But there's no such thing as black fire.
Yes, there is.
No, there isn't.
Yeah.
Well, now there is, because you made it up. But
No, I didn't.
where is there black fire? I think you made it up.
I did not make it up.
Okay. So what we're going to do then is, for the fire coming out of its mouth, we can draw flames. And what I do is I always draw like curl, and then points, and then curls, and then points, until I get a shape
Black
out.
fire, so they can blend into their surroundings. But it glows a little bit.
And so you just make curly cues, but then you reverse the curly cue on itself.
Ooh, I have to make the island in the sky.
And so what's going to happen is whenever something's close to fire, what's going to happen is everything around it gets darker. So we can make the under part of the jaw darker. So it looks like the teeth are...
Iron cuss. That's interesting. That's an interesting.
Iron cuss?
Yeah. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right.
How is it spelled?
Icarus.
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 Flew too close to the sun. So I'm just going to do the dark up here to make it look like the teeth are in shadow from the flame. And then I'm going to do littler lines in here for the smaller flames. Okay. Hi, Jacob. My son has joined us today. But these ones I'm not going to curly cue them enough. I'm just going to kind of make them angles and sharp turns.
He actually hasn't because he walked out of the room.
He walked out of the room. So now the dragon
finished my point on the wings.
is burning.
They don't need big wings because they have no gravity. They just need the wings to be up and down so they can catch, so they can fly where they want to go, and if they want to go fast.
Okay. I think I'm done here. Are you done? Do you want to show your dragon?
I'm gonna finish the stars and then I'm gonna be done.
Okay. How are you guys doing with your dragons? Black fire is a thing. Where's black fire from? I don't know.
I forget, but I know.
I'll have to look that up now. See if it's a real thing. I think it might be a fantasy thing.
It is probably fantasy because dragons are fantasy.
Yep. What are we drawing tomorrow? Another dragon, because it's Dragon Week. But I don't know what kind of dragon, because we got to decide. We had some ideas yesterday for dragons, but I didn't know what they were. I don't remember what they were. I was going to look them up and see what we got. But you know what? Oh, right. We got to do a Zeburator. That was supposed to be today that we are going to do a Zeburator. But we'll do the Zeburator tomorrow.
Because Camille's birthday is today. No, Sam's.
Sam's. So Zeburator is a wolf dragon. So we're going to do that tomorrow. That'll be fun. Right? Okay. Well, I think we're done with Monster Art School. You want to show your drawing?
Yeah, it's not done yet. I just
Okay.
need to do the stars on
Here's
the first two.
Luna's drawing. She's going to put all the stars in there and everything. It's exciting.
That's a burst of stars right over
Yeah.
there. Because
Oh, and don't forget, one last thing you got to do. Always sign your name.
actually, those stars going along.
And
Like
a low pressure sodium lamp, you'll get a black flame. Oh, okay, cool. I had no idea. Well, there you go. So I guess if the dragons breathe low pressure sodium, they will get a black flame. Right?
Yep.
Okay. So, all right, everybody. It was really fun drawing today. I hope you all had a good time. And I'll see you here tomorrow at 2 o'clock for more Monster Art School.
The
What?
stone is Skyfire. The stone is Skyfire. If you guys know what I'm talking about, and if you know Wings of Fire, Skyfire blocks the powers of a mind reader.
Okay. So maybe tomorrow, what do you think? We're going to do a Ziburator. What if we do like a dragon with a lot of horns and stuff on it on Friday? No?
Okay.
Like a,
No.
maybe make it like a, more like a lizard dragon? Like it's all horny and kind of like covered in scales and horns and
Mud
stuff.
dragon.
A mud dragon? Is that what those are?
No.
No?
No, I'm just saying, hey.
Yeah, but that's from those books. I don't want to use the things from the books because I don't want to get in trouble with the person who wrote those books. Anyway, thank you for coming to Monster Art School, and hope you have a great day. And I think I might be doing some drawing on Monster Art School Advanced today at 3, but I'm not sure because I have to get my act together on some jobs. So if I do anything, I might just do like sharing my screen or something like that. Anyway, have a great day, and see you tomorrow. Oh, and don't forget to share this with as many people as possible. And we're going to be switching over to Monster Art School on Facebook, on the Facebook page. So I have to make that ready to go. So if you guys check it out and click on it and like it and invite other people to it, and make sure you can see it. If you can't see it, because I had someone say they couldn't see the page. So just look up Monster Art School with Steve Ellis on Facebook and try to friend the page or like the page or whatever they do in Facebook for the page. And when you do, just follow the page, whatever it is. And if it doesn't work, let me know. And if it does work, let me know so that I know it's working. So it's going to be Monster Art School with Steve Ellis on Facebook.
Just so you know, if you're watching from YouTube,
Right, that's true.
you can comment all your questions, and we're basically on YouTube every day, daily.
We are?
Because we have to post stuff.
Yeah, I try to look at it daily, but I don't always. But yeah, so on YouTube, it's Steve Ellis Artist on YouTube. And you can go
Lowercase artist.
find these videos all stockpiled there. And I'm probably going to be putting these up on the Monster Art School page as well. So have a great day, guys. And happy birthday, Samantha. And see you later. What were you going to say?
Bye.
Bye.